Why Tiger Woods is not the GOAT. Tiger Woods is one of the most iconic and successful golfers ever. He's won 82 PGA Tour events and 15 major championships, cementing his place in golf history. However, despite his impressive achievements, there's debate among golf fans and experts about whether he should be considered the greatest of all time, or the GOAT in the sport. In this video, we'll explore some of the reasons why Tiger Woods may not be the GOAT in golf. Before we begin, do well to click on the like and subscribe buttons to show your support. The fact that Woods has not been able to dominate major tournaments in recent years is one of the most compelling reasons why he should not be considered the greatest golfer of all time. Again, let's not even forget that he's still playing and still into the game, so he can't be considered the greatest of all times, at least not yet. Even though he has won 15 major championships, his most recent major triumph was in the US Open in 2008. His performance on the golf course has suffered as a result of the injuries he sustained and the personal problems he's dealt with in the years that have passed since then. Some golfers, including Jack Nicklaus and Walter Hagen on the other hand, have won majors over a longer time, exhibiting better consistency and durability in their careers. Next, let's investigate the significance of his contributions to the sport of golf. Even while he has unquestionably been one of the most well-known and well-liked people in the sport, his impact on the game may not be as far-reaching as that of certain other golfers who have left an indelible stamp on the sport. For instance, Arnold Palmer was instrumental in the spread of golf throughout the United States in the 1950s and 60s. At the same time, Jack Nicklaus's amazing accomplishments and exemplary sportsmanship served as a source of motivation for an entire generation of golfers. It's possible that Woods had a huge impact on the game, but it doesn't mean it's necessarily greater than the contributions of these other golfing luminaries. Speaking of his life, Woods' personal life has been marked by a series of scandals, including infidelity and drug use, which have tainted his reputation and damaged his standing among fans and fellow golfers. These scandals have also damaged his standing in the industry. While it is possible to argue that his personal life should be kept separate from his professional achievements, it is also true that his actions have called into question his ability to live up to these ideals. While assessing Tiger Woods' legacy, one must also consider the golfer's accomplishments in tournaments that are not considered major. Even though he has an impressive record of 82 wins on the PGA Tour, some critics argue that he has not been as dominant in regular tour events as in major championships, even though he has an impressive record of 82 wins on the PGA Tour. Other golfers, such as Sam Snead and Ben Hogan, on the other hand, have achieved a level of consistency and won a greater number of non-major tournaments than Woods has. Some people even argue that this level of consistency exceeds Woods. While analyzing Woods' legacy, another contentious topic is whether or not the level of opposition he played against during his career was of a high enough caliber. Some people believe that the level of competition that Tiger Woods encountered during his prime was not as fierce as it was during previous times. For instance, Jack Nicklaus competed against a number of skilled golfers throughout his career, such as Arnold Palmer, Gary Player, and Tom Watson. On the other hand, Tiger Woods' chief competitors, such as Phil Mickelson and Vijay Singh, have not achieved the same level of success and consistency as some of the golfers from earlier generations. While assessing Tiger Woods' accomplishments, one must also take into account the influence that advances in golfing technology and equipment have had on the sport. Woods competed in an era in which technological advancements in golf equipment, such as the development of metal woods and high-tech golf balls, had a significant impact on the way the game was played. These advancements included the ability to hit longer and more accurate shots. As a result of this, it is difficult to compare Tiger Woods' accomplishments to those of golfers from prior generations who did not have access to the same degree of technology and equipment as Woods does now, according to some people. When it comes to longevity and dependability, the capacity to keep up a high level of performance over an extended length of time is one of the characteristics that distinguishes a genuinely excellent athlete from the rest. In the context of golf, this refers to maintaining a high level of performance over the course of several years while taking part in major competitions. Although Tiger Woods has had a tremendous amount of success during his career, there are those who believe that his reign as the greatest golfer of all time was not nearly as long long-lasting as that of other iconic golfers. For instance, Jack Nicklaus won his first major title in 1962 and his last one in 1986, a span of 24 years when you take both of those years into account. During that span of time, he amassed a total of 18 major victories, which is more than any other golfer in the annals of the sport's history. In contrast, Tiger Woods won his first major championship in 1997, and his most recent one was in 2019, spanning a period of 22 years. Nonetheless, throughout that time, he has won a total of 15 major championships, making him the second most successful golfer of all time, behind only Nicklaus. Some people believe that Tiger Woods did not maintain his supremacy over Jack Nicklaus for as many years as Nicklaus did, despite the fact that Woods' record of major championships is undeniably amazing. The level of competition that a golfer was up against throughout his career is another aspect frequently brought up in discussions over who the greatest golfer of all time is. Some people believe that although Tiger Woods has competed against several outstanding players throughout his career, the competition he has faced is not as formidable as that which other renowned golfers have faced. For instance, while Jack Nicklaus was at the height of his golfing career, he competed against several other great golfers, such as Arnold Palmer, Gary Player, and Lee Trevino. In comparison, it is generally agreed that Phil Mickelson and Vijay Singh were Woods' most formidable competitors throughout the prime years of their careers. Others believe that although both golfers have had prosperous careers, they do not have the same level of pedigree as Nicklaus's competitors. Character and sportsmanship. While the GOAT argument in golf is mostly centered on a golfer's accomplishments, some people believe that a golfer's sportsmanship and character should also be considered. In the case of Tiger Woods, his private life has been the focus of considerable attention and debate over the years. This includes his highly publicized extramarital affairs, as well as the subsequent divorce that resulted from it. Even though his performance on the golf course is not directly affected by these concerns, others believe that they are indicative of bad character and poor sportsmanship on his part. In contrast, golfers like Jack Nicklaus and Arnold Palmer were renowned for their sportsmanship and gentlemanly conduct on and off the course. As a result, their legacies are frequently celebrated not only for their accomplishments but also for their personalities. When assessing a golfer's legacy, one additional aspect that may be considered is the player's impact on golf throughout their time playing the game. Some people believe that Tiger Woods' contribution to the growth of golf and its popularity worldwide has been exaggerated, even though he is largely acknowledged for helping to promote the sport to a wider audience and growing its appeal worldwide. For instance, while Tiger Woods' success unquestionably helped to bring more attention to the sport of golf, it is not obvious whether or not it also contributed to the sport's long-term popularity. In recent years, golf has struggled to sustain the level of mainstream interest that it experienced during its prime years when Woods was playing. It is unclear whether his legacy will have a lasting impact on the popularity and relevance of the sport. In conclusion, whether or not Tiger Woods should be recognized as the greatest player in the history of golf is a complicated and nuanced matter that can be analyzed from various points of view. There are several other considerations to consider, notwithstanding the undeniable truth that Woods' accomplishments on the course are remarkable.